Action next on OVW, introducing first, escorted to the ring by the CEO of Bowling Services, Kenny Bolin. Weighing in at 250 pounds, the perfect man, the prototype. And his opponent, 255 pounds, out of Syracuse, New York, Mark Jindrak. Donna Daring, your referee.
Boy, I tell you, this is going to be a heck of a contest. Talk about a well-put-together athlete, Mark Jindrak, a former WCW World Tag Team Champion. And oh, for heaven's sake, there's Basham, Machine, and Queen Victoria. Now they're taking inventory in the concession stand, trying to decide what improvements to make when he owns 25% of the company, which, as Danny Davis has said, would happen the day that Danny Davis quits breathing. Prototype opening up here, but Jindrak, I'll tell you what, Jindrak will surprise you. Standing drop kick, look at the athleticism and the agility from this Jindrak that stands 6'6" and weighs better than 260. Just a tremendous athlete. And folks, while we have the opportunity, we have added a match to tomorrow night in Marengo, Indiana at the Crawford County High School. That big fundraiser for the Crawford County Athletic Boosters. The Disciples of Sin will take on Shelton Benjamin and Red Dog in a return tag team match. And Sin and Swale will be there too. Wait a minute. Lateral press could be an upset. Prototype raise the shoulder in the nick of time. Boy, the Disciples and Red Dog and Shelton will tear it up in Marengo tomorrow night, Dean.
And you talk about the intensity of those guys. It's going to be a wild time in Marengo. You better be there. They're right across the ring. He telegraphed that backdrop. You can't telegraph something like that to the prototype. He saw the opening. He took the opportunity and put Jindrak face first down here on the carpet. Donna Daring keeping an eye on everything, making sure it's square right now, one close fist after another.
Well, we have told Prototype that he had to rack up some wins to get an OVW championship match. He's been told he must prove himself as the singles top contender. And folks, he's doing it, to be honest. Wait a minute. Lateral press there, and Jindrak. Mark Jindrak, who was a sports star in his native Syracuse, New York. Tremendous collegiate athlete. He's a southpaw. And he just put two of those big left hands on Prototype's jaw. But the extension on the drop kick proved nearly fatal. Prototype held up. Prototype had that match, that move scouted. And now Prototype again trying to prove that he is not only the perfect man, but also that he's the top contender for the OVW title. And this kid just gets better every day. I wish he wasn't affiliated with that stinking Bolin. 1, 2, and no, Jindrak powers out again. And you know there's going to be problems, as sure as we're sitting here, Dean, between Black and O'Hare. Now Prototype sticking his nose in. He's trying to run BS instead of Bolin. Bolin doesn't like that, about like he doesn't like being locked out of the buffet. Oh, for heaven's sake, Bolin running his mouth too. And once again, Jindrak powers out. This has been a back and forth contest, and of course still to come, Dean, for the Southern Tag title. Conway and Dinsmore defending against the Revolution as Jindrak tries to fire back, but Prototype, reversal, sent him off, jockeyed for position, and caught him with that elbow.
He tried his darndest to stop that right across the ring, tried to hook that toe inside the Prototype's leg, missed it, and he sent him on the end. Oh, you see the result of it. One big fist from the Prototype, setting Jindrak up for the ride. However, he saw that coming. Whoa! Side Russian leg sweep put the perfect man on his perfect back.
Can you believe how smooth Jindrak stepped in and switched momentum in midair and caught him with that Russian leg sweep, but he couldn't capitalize. Jindrak is so fatigued, he's really had it taken to him. Now Prototype slowly to his feet. Jindrak, a moment later, Jindrak ducked out of the way. Going to the left side again with those big left hands. Prototype down and down again. Jindrak, standing drop kick, trying to bring the Prototype's win streak to an end here. And how far would that set the perfect man back? Oh, tilt-a-whirl, power slam, cover, hooks the leg. Donna Daring with a count of 2, but he couldn't make it stick. Prototype is in serious danger of an upset here.
Well, and look at Kenny Bolin. He's sweating it big time while Prototype has to go to the eyes on Jindrak.
Whoa!
Scoops him up, schoolboy. 1, 2. Oh, he gets out of it. Bolin, but I tell you, he's seeing the nuts and bolts flying off of Bolin Services.
They weren't ready for this. Bolin Services was not ready for this. Look at that chicken wing into a drop across the knee, and now Jindrak. They were not ready for the effort that Jindrak has put on. But now Prototype, oh, he picked him up, sidewalk slam into that move of his. 2, 3. The Prototype has defeated the former WCW Tag Team Champion Mark Jindrak. It was a close one, but the perfect man has done it. Folks, we'll be back with Trailer Park Trash and Flash after you see this.